What's going on, everyone? My name is Carlos. In today's video we will be talking about some cosmetic issues I've had with the Ioniq 5, some issues with the tires, and actually one hardware issue where I actually had to go to the manufacturer dealership and had them fix it. I also want to mention, because the CEO of Hyundai had an interview and talked about the Tesla charging network, I also want to mention that and kind of speculation on some future software updates that we will all be getting hopefully soon. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. I think I might have mentioned this in my review, but I had the charging port door actually break. The little engine or the little motor inside that makes it go up and down, it just stopped working. And for the longest time, it was crazy because I tried to open it to charge, it didn't open it, or it didn't open. I tried with my keys, I tried pressing the button, I tried with the AI assistant in Hyundai's cars where it's like, hey Hyundai, open my charging port door. And nothing worked. So I pried it open with a key, and once I pried it open, it never shut. And after that, it just never shut. And the closest appointment was like a week away. So I literally drove this thing with the door just open. It wasn't a fun experience, and I was nervous because it was raining that week as well. But all is good. Went to the dealership. They got this fixed. And basically they said it's like a recall, that some of these cars have like the motor broken or like a weak motor, so they had to replace a lot of them, according to the guy I talked to and who fixed it. However, there was drama. All right, so when I went and picked up my car because it was ready, you know, it really only took like maybe 2 hours or so for them to take it out. In fact, they changed this whole panel, like the whole thing. They put a brand new one. However, in doing so, they disconnected this little cover here and they broke it. Like, you see how it's connected like this? They broke it. So it's literally just a broken piece here. And I told them about that and they just did not want to fix it. They're like, no, that's like normal. Like whenever we repair cars, we have to break it. And I was just like, what? And so then I talked to the manager, and the manager's like, all right, we'll order that piece for you and get it fixed. And then they fixed it. It sucks that I had to talk to the manager to have them just fix this small little port. I mean, like literally, I don't know why the guy was just so ignorant and just didn't want to do it. But yeah, that was my one bad experience and my only experience with anything hardware related to this car. All right, and I came inside because it's so hot. But as I said before, that was the only issue I've had with this car. Other than that, everything else has been software related. For example, the ICCU update, you know, that had to, you know, fix that issue supposedly. The brake light update, everything has just been updates. Nothing else is broken in my car. I know I also mentioned in the review that my 12-volt battery died, but I truly and honestly believe it just died because it was its time. You know, that battery has been charging this car for about 2 years, and Hyundai's kind of known for having some cheap 12-volt batteries. So it was just its time. I replaced it with the OMMHU battery, or whatever brand it's called, and so far I've had zero issues. It's never died, and I can keep track of the whole thing on my phone, so it's amazing. So that's pretty much all the real issues I've had with this car. The rest are more cosmetic, and obviously the big one is this guy here that everybody leaves in the comments, dude, fix your windshield, fix your windshield. All right, so my insurance deductible is $500, so it's gonna be somewhere around like $500, $550 to fix this whole windshield, and that's kind of expensive. I'm getting to it, I'm saving up for it, but it is expensive. So there is a story to be told with this. So that middle one right there, the worst looking one, that's the first crack. And then I got another pebble that like hit over here, which kind of created this whole stream. And then in the corner there, another pebble or like a group of rocks hit in that corner there. So yeah, this this windshield is done. There's also another pebble there. So yeah, North Carolina driving. So yeah, I'm gonna have to replace all this. The other cosmetic issue is that someone left me a great present in a parking lot one day, but I didn't realize it until a few days later. But yeah, there's a ginormous dent right there, right between the passenger door and the back door. I got that and estimated, and they said it'll take about $350 to get that fixed. That is another cosmetic issue that I'm just kind of a little stressed about, because you can definitely tell that it's there. But I'm never on this side anyways. I'm always on the driver's side, so I never see it. But you know, I just hate to see my baby like this, you know. Last but not least is the tires. They're not bald by all means, and they're actually, for me at least, they're not like awful, but they are getting to a point where it's very worn down, and I'm gonna have to get new tires. And that's the tricky part, right? You want to get EV tires. Do you absolutely have to buy an EV tire? No, you don't. But there are a lot of benefits that you'll be missing. Most likely, I'm not going to be buying an EV tire. I want something thicker and bigger, so most likely I'm going to get some like off-road tire. But we'll see. And you know, tires nowadays, especially nice ones, are expensive too. You know, I'm looking at a couple that I've seen are anywhere from like $230 to $250 each tire, and then plus the installation and all that. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so got the tires to fix, the windshield cracked to fix. I got the dent on the door. That's pretty much all the issues. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I want to put my face into this issue because this is self-made. Yeah, this is great. So essentially what happened is I bought some emblems on eBay, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this myself. I'm a mechanic, right? And so everywhere online was like, oh, just get a credit card and get a heat gun, and you know, just slowly inch it out, and then once you pull it out, you can put in the new emblem. Well, that's exactly what I did, and it left a ton of scratches. It left a lot of my like little micro scratches, and then on top of that, the emblem that I bought didn't fit, even though it said Ioniq 5. So it was just a huge mess. Now I still have the original emblem, but I just haven't put it back on because there's glue and scratches, and really I'm gonna take it to a professional because I failed miserably. So yeah, and I don't know how much that's gonna be to kind of like buff that out and put in the new emblem, or put in the same emblem but like maybe color, because I really wanted a black emblem, right? Because I think it'll look really nice with my white car. So I don't know how much that's gonna be. I'm probably gonna predict somewhere around like $100, $200. It is literally so hot that Lisa, who loves to be outside, like literally her personality is like go outside and play with her ball 24/7. She's inside the car because it was so hot, and she just like jumped straight in because I have the AC running. It is so hot out. Good old North Carolina weather. But yeah, the last thing I want to talk about is kind of what the CEO of Hyundai said and mentioned. Essentially kind of TLDR basically. He says that we will have access to the Tesla charging stations Q4 of this year. And then we won't get the adapters until Q1 of next year. So I feel like it's a little backwards, but I'm assuming due to manufacturer issues, because Tesla's, you know, not producing, or maybe they're kind of overloaded with, you know, how many adapters they have to make. You know, that's probably why it's taken so long. So it is going to be kind of weird to have access to the Tesla Supercharger network without an adapter. I mean, we can buy a third-party adapter, but I already know like one of them was like recalled due to some like fire accident or something. I don't know. I'm not going to like speak for it because I don't know the exact details. But anyways, so that leads me to believe two things, right? Number one, we're due for a software update. And I've already seen like a bunch of speculations and rumors and like leaked screenshots of like what the new update is going to look like. It's going to add some UI features. It might revamp a few things. And according to rumors, that update was supposed to happen last year, but there's some bugs and it's just not like ready yet. So they pushed it to this year. And what I'm assuming is that they're probably going to release it probably by the end of the summer. That's what I'm assuming, right? Big update, you know, I don't know if they're going to add features, or I don't know, it's mainly just like a UI UX, you know, redesign, or just some things are different. But I have a feeling that we're going to get a software update this year, around the summertime, at some point, right? Now, because we're going to get access to the Tesla Supercharging network this year, we're going to have another update. I guarantee you there's going to be another update, probably wintertime, end of the year. And then that update, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that winter update is going to update Hyundai Pay, because we already have Hyundai Pay in our cars, right? But it's only used for a garage app thing, right? So I think that winter update will update for the Tesla Supercharging network for Hyundai Pay. So I firmly believe we're going to have 2 updates this year, and I'm excited because I'm hoping they add some new features or anything new, really, because we've been lacking updates last year. But yeah, that's just speculative, you know, that's just me talking, but that's just, you know, it makes sense, right? There's one big update that they've delayed, so obviously we're due for that. And then with the Q4 Tesla Supercharging network, it has to be another update. But yeah, that's all for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. So again, just to kind of go over, there's a lot of things I need to fix with this car, so most likely I won't be making a lot of Ioniq 5 videos until I get things fixed. Unless there's going to be any type of like software updates that changes things, then definitely I want to make a video about that. But for now, that's all we got. That's all I got, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.